It's not doing too much, bro.
It's
We just have 2 videos like that.
C.
Why
did we let you do 2 videos for? For what?
Bro, that's smart, bro.
How?
We're gonna spend too much time on snitching, bro.
It would be a fucking 1 minute, 2 minute discussion. That's
We're
it.
not gonna have a 2-minute discussion. You see how we stay here arguing about it?
We
like,
still arguing about
We're
it.
gonna make a whole new video on snitching.
Taking the shit, bro.
GVO TV. And today we'll be talking about snitching.
Now, snitching, I guess, is a very controversial topic, which we will discuss because we have different opinions about it.
Yeah. So how did we come across this video? Well, we was trying to record another video, and in the video we was talking about snitching. Then we started arguing a lot, and we was wondering why. So we came here to the debate tables.
Yes.
Now,
You know it's a problem when we take the tape back out.
Big problem.
so recently in our times, 6ix9ine has been cooperating with the government to end his time.
Snitching.
So he had to snitch. Now, how do you feel about this? Do you feel like he was wrong for snitching?
Yeah.
Do you feel like he was wrong for snitching?
I have a 50-50. Yes, 50-50.
I say no. And I'm gonna show y'all a screenshot on why. Right?
Please read it.
I'm gonna read it. So these people had ran a train on his baby mother, set him up to get killed, told the rival gang where he was, stole over $1 million from him, but he's mad. Everybody's mad that he snitched. Now, if it was his man's, well, it was his man's, he thought. But if it was a different situation and your man's did something, yeah, it would be wrong to snitch. But if there's people who turned their back on you and almost murdered you, it's not wrong, in my opinion. Do you think it's wrong?
What's wrong?
Alright, so say if I tried to murder you, I stole millions of dollars from you, and you was put in court and you're taking the blame for everything.
Okay, hold on. Now, I understand what you're saying. When it comes to this situation, 6ix9ine, everything like that, I felt as if, okay, all that bad shit that happened to him, it was wrong. It was fucked up. However, when it comes to snitching, first of all, the thing about 6ix9ine is this. At the end of the day, no matter what happened to 6ix9ine, no matter whatever the fuck, he put himself in a situation. 6ix9ine know for a fact that he is not a street nigga. You're not like that. If you're not like that, then why do those things? Just for clout? There's consequences to every action, to every decision you make. You have to make the smart and wise decisions. Being a street nigga, being a hood nigga, doing this and that, promoting street, promoting violence, it has consequences to it. You have to deal with the repercussions. And just because you put yourself in that situation where no one told you to, now you're gonna snitch? No one, you could have prevented all of this by just being a regular rapper, just by living your own life, minding your fucking business, whatever the fuck. But now that you're in trouble for doing something, for living a lifestyle and taking a certain lifestyle for a joke that people really die for, now that you get caught, stupid snitch. That's why I feel as if he shouldn't have never snitched.
Honestly, I know for a fact in certain situations, so 6ix9ine was originally given 47 years to life for everything that he was convicted of. Now, I see all over social media, oh, he is snitched, da-da-da, but I know the minute you in that courtroom, everyone's gonna fold. Because it's gonna make your heart sink. I got suspended for the shit I've done, and my heart dropped. Being out of school for 45 days in middle school is tough. Cause you're like, oh nah, I did something bad. But you don't realize the consequences of your actions until the consequences hit. Now, 47 years to life, he wasn't getting out until he was 69, bro. Or to life. Either he was gonna die in jail, or not? How do you feel about this shit?
To be honest, I don't really know anything about this. To be honest. Yeah.
How do you feel about snitching?
Yeah.
I feel like snitching. I feel like if you're getting accused for something that you didn't do, and you know who did it, I feel like if you really want to get yourself out of it, snitch. To be honest, I think snitching is it depends on the person you are. Like, if you're really loyal to somebody, don't snitch. If you don't care about that person, snitch. Get yourself out of trouble. So like, it depends on who you are as a person to snitch. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So it also depends. Yeah, it depends who you are. It also depends on
The
your
situation.
upbringing, your situation, of course, and the upbringing. Now, if a lot of people who was born and raised in the streets live by a certain code, don't snitch. And many people take that code to the grave, to the heart. You know, even if, let's say, him and his mans get in trouble for a body, right? He ain't do it. His mans did it, but he don't want to snitch on his mans, or he don't want to snitch on the person who did it because of the repercussions.
Well, he physically can't snitch because if he snitch, he gonna get killed.
Yeah, that's how people live, and that's how like the things that you see every day, the things that like your environment has an effect on whether or not you will make certain decisions like that.
It's true. Honestly, yeah, I feel like there's a time to snitch, and there's a way to snitch, and it always depends on who you snitch on or why you're snitching, honestly. So, there's a way to avoid situations and stuff. Like, all right, so 6ix9ine case, that's a snitchable case. But say if one of your female friends or one of your man's girls asks, "Oh, is my man cheating on me?" In that situation, you go blind. You don't snitch because that's your man's. I don't care if you want to get with the girl or not. That's your man's. You feel me? Like, you don't do that, and it's wrong.
That's wrong.
That's wrong because people know, like, just turn a blind eye to the situation like that, and because females will do the same thing, but it's not the topic today. You feel me?
I feel as if with snitching, it does depend on the situation, I guess. Now, look at this. When I feel as if snitching should not be accepted, should not be a thing, is when you're in a situation that you could have prevented yourself, or
That's true.
a situation in which you had nothing to do with. Like, for example, if, let's say, you're minding your business, right? Let's say you see a guy walking down the street. He gets robbed, whatever.
Yeah,
Don't snitch. Do what you gotta do.
especially if you don't know either of them.
Like, go about your day. Like,
Either do this. Either, if you see him getting robbed, either you help or keep it pushing. I feel as if snitching, you shouldn't snitch because now, if you're snitching, you're putting yourself in a situation that you never want to be in.
now they got your eyes on you because you want to snitch.
Exactly.
Yes, like snitching nowadays is a life or death situation.
Or like, if you see, or even something like let's say you see someone cheating on the test, and then you just snitch and go tell a teacher.
Because they got a higher grade than you.
Exactly.
You
That
should
right.
cheat your damn self. The
Or you
fuck?
should
I've
just-
seen people cheat.
Or you should have just worried about yourself and just do what you have to do. That's why I feel like snitching should not even that shouldn't even be a question. Now, I guess many people feel as if when it comes to you, like your when your freedom is on the line, when your life is on the line, you have to do what you gotta do. You have to make certain decisions, and that's okay. Like, I know for a fact that if the judge telling you you're doing 50 years because of certain things that you didn't do, then I feel as if it's your decision. We have to be mindful of your decision.
Like, you have to know what are you losing? What are you gonna lose in that 50 years? Like, you're not gonna see your kids, wife, family.
Yeah.
Like,
So I remember, I think it was like last year, me and him had this conversation. We was like, yo, I would take the blame for something if I know someone had a better future than me ahead. Like, if he was about to be an NBA star and we get into some shit, I'm taking all the blame for him. Because I know either he could build me up in the future, or it's just simple fact I know he has a better life ahead. I know I've been living a bad life, and I know someone can live a better life, getting out the situation they've never done before, or they never had experience with, let them go free. But other than
I
that,
never thought of it like that.
yeah, it's like,
Like that.
yeah. So it's just a time,
Place where
a time and place for everything. And snitching may now be a life or death situation
yeah.
because it's not like in cases like of court and like of law, it's either your life for someone else's or your life for prison cell. So you gotta think like that. Who would you rather live their life, you or somebody else? In the court of law, like if you know you can go to jail for something, either don't do it, and if you do it, and you get caught, either you have to take the blame, or if someone puts the blame on you, and you did nothing, then you know, is it you or them? Sometimes you gotta be selfish in life.
All right, y'all. He just summed everything up. It's GVO TV.
That's
We
how we
out.
feel about snitching.
Yeah,
Like
comment.
And subscribe.
and don't forget to push that bell.
Good
that
vibes
bell.
only, baby.
Like, we out. Ooh.